Hey, what's going on everyone? Nick here with an Alien Covenant Explained and Theory video. Now this one's going to be talking about what really happens to Elizabeth Shaw in the film. Now if you haven't seen Alien Covenant, I'd recommend clicking off the video, waiting until you go see the film, and then coming back to watch it, or just proceed ahead. Spoilers abound, so be warned. So before the film had come out, we had heard a lot about Shaw's kind of rumored role, how she would factor into the story, if she would just be a cameo, if she would be something that they would save to the end. And there was also the viral marketing pieces, the commercial called Take Me Home for Alien Covenant, which featured the famous song and also a cryptic message delivered from Shaw while she was singing the song Country Roads. So it was very interesting. In the film, this is actually the framing device, and how the crew of the Covenant pick up on Paradise is because of Shaw's distress beacon. Now once they land and they go through the Juggernaut, they actually find her dog tags, they find a photo of her and Charlie Holloway, and they also find, of course, the transmission and its location. So later on, when they actually run into David, he says that Shaw died in the crash and that he mourned her death, he made a gravesite for her up in the garden of the Engineer's Citadel, etc, etc. But later on, Walter actually discovers that David killed Shaw and that she didn't die in the crash of the Juggernaut ship, and that David actually used her body to test on different things involving the black goo. So that was kind of a twist and a shock for a lot of people, including myself. It's unfortunate, and it's not the best demise for the character, I feel like, because I just thought there was so much more you could have done with her character, or even just given her a proper send-off in the film. I think would have been just much more satisfying. But there's a question now that arises: why did David kill her, and how exactly did he kill her? And 3, what did he use her body for? Now I'm speculating that he actually used her body to perfect the eggs, the ovomorphs that actually house the facehuggers, because I think that kind of played into the creation and the design of them, maybe using her reproductive system and those organs to actually figure out a way to house a living, life creating material or egg like that can spawn a facehugger and that sort of thing. So I think that's definitely how, Shaw played into his perfect organism, which was the xenomorph. And you could tell that David was pretty torn up about it throughout the film. I mean, even though he's an android, he's certainly different than Walter, where David can actually feel emotions and that sort of thing. So it's a very interesting kind of dynamic that he had in the movie. But again, it goes back to, like, how did he kill her and why did he kill her? Because when you actually see the image of her body has been completely torn apart. Everything's been taken out of it, and her head looks very like Giger-esque, like something out of Necronomicon. So it's just kind of interesting to me. I hope we actually find out what happened to her, and it might just be like a deleted scene actually on the Covenant DVD that actually explains what happens to her. But what do you guys think happened to Shaw, and why do you think that David killed her? And I still feel like there's a lot of missing material that we're not getting in the film, because when you actually did look at the transmission that she had sent off, you have to wonder, when exactly did she send that transmission out? Was David aware of it? Did he kill her for sending that message out? We just don't know. Like, these are unanswered questions, along with a theory that I had come up with back when that TV commercial had first dropped, that maybe David had turned Shaw into some sort of a xenomorph queen based off of like a weird growth or tail that comes out of her in the actual hologram. But people had said that might not have been the case, but a version of that actually did occur in the film to some extent. So part of my theory was actually right, along what they went with that. So it's interesting, these things to consider, kind of unresolved pieces of the puzzle here. But like I said, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave all those theories down there too. Thanks again for watching. My name is Nick, and for more on Alien Covenant in the Alien and Predator universe, stick with the Hybrid Network.